Hey guys, it's Flawkes, and this is level 2 of Atro's Grand Gaia Chronicle. I'm bringing the same team as level 1, which, I don't know. I mean, level 1 didn't say too much, because level 1 was honestly just too easy for a team like this. So, I felt level 2 was probably be a better gauge for what I might want to bring for Atro level 3. For auto-battling purposes, obviously. I don't think Atro... If you have enough units and the right units, these should all be pretty simple to beat. Especially because you have items, and you can control when you use your BP or SPB, and when to guard, etc., whatever. So, yeah, I mean, if you need help or you're curious about, you know, what the battle is like, you can go on Reddit or other forums, and there's plenty of guides for dungeons like these. So if you need help, go there. But for me, for this, I figured I'd run this again just to see how this team would do, in all honesty, because I'm not running a healer, and I'm only running 1.5 damage mitigator. Trident's not really a damage mitigator, but he does provide like a 3000 HP shield. So I mean that's kind of like damage mitigating. Depends how you look at it. So, yeah. This first stage was actually pretty rough. Like most auto battle cases or scenarios, the first one is the hardest because you don't have SPB, or you don't go into the stage with any BB filled. So, Kuda almost dies. Kuda gets really lucky and doesn't get hit. Except for the AoE from Atro, but it could have. I mean, if Kuda died, I think this run would have still succeeded. It might have been. It would be probably a lot closer, but I think it still would have worked. Mostly because Narza and Trident survived, because I think those two are the key units in this team. I was actually gonna bring a Zell Knight for this, but then I looked online and I saw that the fourth battle for level 2 is Vargas. Vargas. I always pronounce it wrong. I always think the R is after the G, so I was like Vargas. There's two R's, or whatever. Off topic. So I didn't want to bring a Zell Knight because he'd probably get smashed, even with the shield and mitigation in like maybe I don't know 2 turns. But I did notice a problem where I don't generate quite as much Brave Crystals as I would like. And obviously I don't generate enough Hard Crystals, but that's generally not too much of a concern except for the first stage. The first stage is obviously very important. So obviously I'm not bringing my Yokina into level 3 because level 3 there's some paralysis, but I don't think it's enough to be a worry or worth taking out one unit just to replace it with a status element healer, I guess. But we'll have to see. I mean, I'm only going by what the guide on Reddit. I'm only going by what they've written. I haven't done it myself yet, as you can see. This is my first time running level 2. So, probably, I don't know. I'm not sure how many times I'm going to try level 3 this time on auto battle. I mean, I'm sure it's doable, but I think it takes a good amount of luck to get past the first stage. Maybe it's not the same with Atro. I haven't tried it yet. I've only tried Magris so far, so I only have that to go off of. And even then, I didn't have quite the right units. I didn't have an Arden for Magris, so that would have done a lot more damage to Magris because it would give him a light buff to my whole party. So that would have not quite doubled, but like, you know, done 50% more damage from the whole party. So that was a thing, but yeah. Actually, even for level 3, I'm not sure I can bring Elza and Kuda because they're opposite elements. And everything in level 3 is light type. So everything is going to be dealing 1.5 times damage to Kuda and Elza. Whereas on the opposite end, obviously I'm doing 1.5 times more than everyone else as well. for just those 2 units, I'm not sure it's worth it because survivability probably more important when you're auto battling. So yeah. But anyways, what I meant to say is I'm probably gonna have to swap out a couple units for level 3. This party probably won't make it. Oh, not unless I play manually. I'm probably gonna play manually first because I actually want to test the waters first. I want to see what level 3 is like, and I actually want to beat it first. So I don't know if I want to use. Actually, yeah, I probably use Atro's Sphere. It gives a 30% increase to attack and defense, and 40% increase to Brave Crystal efficiency. That means when you receive when that unit equipped with that sphere, that unit's BB gauge will increase by 40% more than what it should, which basically translates to every Brave Crystal is worth 40% more. So 1 Brave Crystal is worth 1.4 Brave Crystals, like that. But yeah, we're coming to an end. Possible replacements would probably be Zel Knight for Yolkina, and maybe some a light type that with high hits. Oh, maybe Lilith for replacing maybe Elsa and Kuda. Yeah, I think we'll see. I have to do it first by hand, so tune in for that. And besides that, that is all for this video. I will see you guys later. Peace.